I'm Luxcana from Luxury Gaming, and I'm here with...
Zach Bivens.
So, how did you do?
I did pretty well. I made day 2. I just lost, unfortunately, in top 64, but we're 3 for 3 now on day 2, so that feels good.
That's amazing. So what deck did we play this?
I played a crazy one like always. So I've got Amber Emerald, not something that you're expecting for sure, but that's what we went with.
Ooh, do you have any shout-outs you want to do before we get started?
Sure. So first and foremost, the wife and kid, they support me, let me go away every weekend, it seems. So definitely that. All my friends back home. There's too many people to name right now, and I don't want to leave anyone out, but yeah.
Okay, let's get started. Let's see the deck.
All right, so we've got 2 one-drop Kitas. It's not super important. It comes up sometimes, just to shift into the big Kita, of course. And it's helpful against red-purple to block the Flynn Rider. If they go Flynn Rider on 2 and they miss the Sisu, then it can block it for even multiple turns. But even just blocking it when it's just a solo Flynn Rider is really helpful. So got those. And then my other one-drops are 4 Diablos, of course.
You gotta see the hand, right?
Gotta see the hand so you know if your Ursula is gonna hit. And obviously to shift Diablo. So those are my one-drops. We've got another spicy one, Sir Hiss.
Ooh.
Sir Hiss is actually really good. So it's a Diablo answer. He's evasive, so he's really good at... I play him on turn 2, then I can sing Sudden Chill at literally any point in the game. I can sing Bare Necessities. Like, he's just really good because he's evasive, so they can't interact with him. He's a really good singer. Answers Diablo. Blocks Flynn Rider at times, so Sir Hiss was awesome. Other 2-drop is 4 Ursula. Obviously, just amazing. I'm playing a discard deck, so discarding songs, fantastic. So yeah, Ursula. And then Prince John is probably the most important card in the deck. Amber Emerald doesn't have much card draw, so Prince John does that for you. So yeah, he's one of the main things I'm looking for in the mulligan. Then I've got 4 Aerials, which she's fantastic, and she combos really well with my 4-drop Muse. So I will play Aerial. I'll grab like a whatever. Sudden Chill. Then I'll sing it with something else, and then I'll trigger Muse to bounce Aerial back to my hand. So I can play Aerial every single turn. I just have infinite Aerials. So.
And you don't lose her to like a brawl, or like if they decide to attack her by doing that.
Right. Yeah. If I bounce her in the same turn, then yeah. And if they're brawling Aerial instead of like Diablo, like that's obviously
still a win for you.
Yeah. So yeah, infinite Aerials. She's fantastic. Playing a lot of songs. I think it was like 18 to 20 or something. Don't even remember anymore. Diablo speaks for himself. Broken card. So yeah, he's fantastic. And then Muses is something that's not seen much, but she is so good in this deck. The ward is amazing. Bouncing their characters is fantastic. Like I showed you with Ariel is fantastic.
And it has 4 defense, so like yeah. It's hard to get rid of it as well.
Exactly, yeah. So she is fantastic. 1 Lucifer. So I needed more discard cards in my deck. I already had 4 You Have Forgotten Me, 4 of everything I could. I just wanted 1 more, and Lucifer filled that role. And he also can sing We Don't Talk About Bruno. And Cricky. My stuff has low attack, but Cricky fixes that. So I can get really good trades out of nowhere they're not expecting, kill castles out of nowhere. He quests for 3, which my deck is really bad at questing, so he's helpful in that regard. And then the last character, 4-drop Kita. So when we get there, the main thing in my deck is Under the Seas. So I'm returning all their characters with 2 or less attack. Kita pretty much turns their entire board to 2 or less attack. So That's what she's there for.
So now how many times did you find when you were playing that you were able to use the shift?
I think I only shifted like once or twice the whole tournament. So
okay,
it's almost never going to shift. You're just going to hard player.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, good question. Then we'll go into the actions and songs. So Painting the Roses Red. It's not the best card in the world overall, but it combos really well with the deck because, like I showed you with the Under the Seas, but it works really well with the Muses as well because Muse bounces something with 2 or less attack. So, like Robin Hood or Tragic Hero Beast, you reduce their attack, bounce it with Muse. So, and it just cycles a card. You get to draw from it. So,
nice.
Works well in this deck. And then we have discard stuff. Bare Necessities is the reason to play this over the Bucky deck if you were going to. Because now we can get rid of their songs. Our blue steel matchup is actually our best matchup instead of it being the worst.
Ooh.
Whereas Bucky doesn't want to play against that. I want to play that every single round. Because we have Bare Necessities, which is huge, Sudden Chill, and You Have Forgotten Me. So
for Bare Necessities, what are you looking for? Are you looking for like be prepared, grab your swords, and anything else in particular?
Yeah, so obviously those 2. if I'm against one of the Whole New World decks, that's usually the first thing I'm going to take.
Okay.
Because I'm discarding their hand, so I don't want them to refill their hand. So usually Whole New World is the #1 target. Be prepared. I can wait around. It's stuck in their hand because it's uninkable. So that's not my first choice. Usually I'm going to just play an Ursula on like turn 6 and get rid of it or something. But yeah.
Is there a certain time where you think you should play Bare Necessities over Ursula?
Yes, it's super situation dependent.
Okay.
This can also hit Castle and hit Cove and Baboom and random stuff where Ursula can't. So yeah, it's very situational. But
My
yes.
last question about Bare Necessities, is there a certain, like, would you play this on turn 2 or should you like sing it?
Almost never. If it's your only turn 2, then yeah, you can. But
Okay.
you're almost always trying to play a singer first. Play the Ursula or play the Sir Hiss, so they can sing it for free. Another reason to wait until you have the singer, because you can play the Ursula or Sir Hiss on turn 2, play Prince John on turn 3, and then sing this and draw a card off of it.
Okay.
So you're usually just trying to wait until you can sing it.
Because you want to get that card draw so your hand is replenished.
Yep, exactly. So
Gotcha. Thank you.
there's the discard package. Then we're down to 4. We don't talk about Bruno. So I'm not playing still like the Bucky deck, so I need some kind of hard removal. And then I draw a card off of Prince John. Usually I've discarded their whole hand, so they don't have a hand. So whatever I bounce, it's just going to get discarded anyways. So yeah, it's just really good in this deck. Really, really good. Ariel can find it and sing it. So, and then here's the main big bad, the Under the Sea. So what the whole deck's built around, really. You can catch them off guard when they don't see it coming, or even if they do, they can't stop it most of the time. But
Is there a character that sings this that you play?
so yeah, I'm playing so many ward characters. So like the muses, they can't interact with. So like a lot of times it'll be double muses, or it'll be like a Prince Sean muse plus something else. But also Ariel's fantastic if they're not able to deal with it. Ariel singer 5, so she can combo with so many things. But a lot of times I'm building up ward characters that they can't do anything about, and then singing with those.
Awesome. So do you have any social medias that you want to shout out?
Sure. So I'm on Twitter at Zach Bivens 1. You can follow my YouTube as well. I haven't uploaded a ton to it yet, but we're getting there. So that's Lorcana Castle. So those are the two places I'm really on. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for stopping by.